Concerns about COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus, are prompting some organizations to cancel events in Indianapolis. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Nicole Griffin. The State Department of Health announced the state's first case of the illness, a Marion County man who is now in isolation. Our TV6 reporter Kara Kenny is finding out the steps that some groups are now taking.
Health officials recommend washing your hands or using a hand sanitizer that has at least 60% alcohol in it. They do not recommend canceling big events, but some organizations are choosing to postpone anyway. This was supposed to be the 12th year for the Fight for Air climb, huffing and puffing up 47 floors, all to raise money for lung disease research, education, and advocacy. But Salesforce postponed the climb following the governor's announcement of a public health emergency and the state's first case of COVID-19. The American Lung Association in Indiana says it wasn't their decision, but rather the host sponsor, Salesforce, who postponed the event. The event website says more than $257,000 has been raised, 3/4 of the way to their goal. The Lung Association is hopeful they can still get to their goal.
It is disappointing, and we are so sorry, but we're also very hopeful that we'll have a new date soon. Research, education, and advocacy are three, and 88 cents of every dollar goes directly to our programs. So we're very lean and efficient, so every dollar that we get, we use really wisely.
Other downtown events are also being impacted amid concerns about the state's first case of COVID-19. The American Coatings Show and Conference scheduled for March 31st has also been postponed, even though public health officials have not recommended the cancellation of any mass events. The State Department of Health tells me today the patient with coronavirus is still in isolation and there is no ongoing risk of exposure to the public. Health officials say you should stay home if you're sick, and if you suspect you've been exposed to the coronavirus, make sure to call your provider ahead of time. Kara Kenny, RTV6.